Well, stand by, here comes the roller coaster. It is Old Firm Derby Day again, and Glasgow's finest prepare to go head-to-head. It's the match, of course, that fans look for as soon as the fixture list is published, and whilst they might not be so keen to admit it, I think it's fair to say that the same goes for players and managers as well. Everybody who has played in one... Can he put it away? And he's there to make a great save.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Murphy. Crunching tackle. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Tierney. Rogic. Deftly done. Murphy. That's clear cut, it's a free kick.
Celtic have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
And that'll be a goal kick. Tierney positions himself well and cuts it out. Over to the left. Can he get the shot away? The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Now can he finish? And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Played out to the right. Shade too heavy, keeper could pick that up. Rangers yet to have a shot on target. And he heaves it forward. Rangers get it back again. And he's going long. And that has been clubbed away. Tries to stroke it through. Accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
Rangers just had to make the ball stick, but came up short.
Tries to get it forward quickly. There'll be a throw-in. Oh, good steal, he just read it. Big chance! Oh, it's there! You've got to say, the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
Lustig concedes a free kick for that. Lustig. He's got options out wide. Looking to shoot. Goal! And already they're looking to run away with it.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter.
He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he's just entered the last chance saloon. One wrong move now, and he's in trouble.
Tierney. That's put paid to a promising move. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. He's made sure that that won't get through. The referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. To look back on the first 45 minutes.
Rangers were desperate for the half-time whistle. A regroup and a rethink is imperative to rescue this.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
He's gone for it! That is wayward.
Rangers are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
Nice one too. Tierney, chip through. Gorgeous control there. Aimed long and direct. Must score! I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
It doesn't take much sometimes, Peter. He has to adjust a little mistimed run.
Looking for space out wide. Danger averted for now. Rangers have it back and they can go again.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight.
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
Rogic can hoist it clear. Looks to... and a shot! Good effort first time.
Well, that was inventive and speculative, but the thought process was a little slicker than the attempt.
Rogic. Is it in? No way through there. Tierney. Tierney. Rangers haven't made a substitution yet. He's looked long this time. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Played into space out wide. Massive lead! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Cut out in the nick of time.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Celtic making another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Defenders on the back foot. Murphy, good run, where to from here? Plays it out to the wing. He's had a shot! That's a real chance missed.
And he could have eased the pressure on his team by taking them within one of an equaliser.
Murphy. Out to the left it goes. And the finish! And that's been levered clear. Oh, the ball's come loose! It's a promising ball. Bruno Alves. Decent looking ball. Oh, great ball! Murphy going for goal! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Well, much worthy industry, but that alone simply not enough. They are beaten. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. There are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. Two high-profile, high-caliber teams. This is a welcome event for all these supporters.
Yes, Peter, it's a shame it's only a friendly, but then again, that may help us see a more expressive attacking contest, and I'd be prepared to settle for a clash of lesser intensity in favour of lots of flair, skill and plenty of tricks and a few goals. I suspect I've probably overstretched my level of greed here.
We have already started here. Has a hit! And it's hoisted clear. It's Dani Alves. Mbappe. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. So he's plotting something before playing it in. Verratti. Defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again.
Well, he had the chance to release it left and ended up making the wrong choice by going it alone. He just took on way too many there, and he's got to think about that a little bit more and make a better decision.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Daniel Alves. Lo Celso. Neymar. It's broken loose. Now it's Luis Suarez.
Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you can certainly see that.
Well, I think it's a move to open the game up more, whether out wide or just getting a runner through the middle now.
Needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Titi, either side yet able to find the net. Roberto. Philippe Coutinho. And it's Rakitic. Roberto. Philippe Coutinho. Messi pushes it out wide. Messi. Rabiot. Ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Iniesta goes looking. Yuri. Thiago Silva. Aimed long and direct. Marco Verratti. Yuri. Lo Celso. Marco Verratti. Cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Titi. Cavani! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Mbappe. Messi. Philippe Coutinho. And it's Messi. No question, that's a foul. Jordi Alba. Now it's Luis Suarez. Shot at goal! Coutinho. Roberto. Philippe Coutinho. Now it's Messi. Cavani. Out to the left it goes. Looking to break out here. He's left his man. Neymar. A chance! He's had a shot! Roberto knocks it away. Went in for a slide tackle and executed it cleanly. Verratti plays it out to the wing. He's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Cavani. Neymar has been caught there, it's a foul. So the last big chance perhaps before half-time. That was travelling. Jordi Alba floats one over. He's made sure that that won't get through. Tried to play it through. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game. The midway point of the game.
Paris Saint-Germain ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. Already up and running for the second half.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly have been the better side for me. Yeah, I know the score doesn't quite reflect it, but if they go about their game in the same manner as the opening 45 minutes, things really should improve.
It's come loose. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. And it's Neymar. Rabiot. Marco Verratti. Mbappe. Marco Verratti. Cavani. Neymar. Looking to shoot. It's there!
And that has only enhanced his already huge reputation. They were obviously hoping for an early second half boost, but there are a few who can truly make it happen. And this is a very welcome tonic now. Oh, and off comes the shirt.
To be followed, no doubt, by the yellow card.
Yeah, and he has been actually booked for his shirt-off celebration, Peter.
Yeah, well, that was inevitable. Paris Saint-Germain themselves into the lead.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the man.
Has a swing at it! And he's there to make a great save.
Neymar is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
Coutinho battles to win it back. Piqué.
Barcelona have made their intentions clear by leaving men up front.
Looking to play on the break?
Yeah, it's obvious that they're prepared to take a risk or two.
Yuri. Neymar. Rakitic. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour. Barcelona are definitely going about this the right way.
This isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Oh, and look who's there doing the defending. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And, oh, that's too long. Forward it goes. Daniel Alves. Now it's Cavani. Attempts to play it through. Mbappe. He's got away. Good. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. And it's Dani Alves. Dinks one in. And we're not going to make any further progress now. Neymar. Philippe Coutinho. And the counter is on. Now it's Rakitic. Messi. In by Roberto. Cut out in the nick of time. Verratti plays it forward. Piqué tries to get it forward quickly. Played out to the right. Jordi Alba looking to get on the end of this. Messi. Messi hits it! Rakitic. And now the breakaway. Suarez plays a clever pass. And just the finish now! And he gets it horribly wrong.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Suarez pings it out wide. Here it is, and the shot! And the follow-up. It's in! He was so alert to the possibilities there. Great stuff.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great coaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
Barcelona had the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, the big question now is whether they can keep the energy levels up and try and grab a winner.
And he's away. He's through. It's Cavani! Oh, what about that? And that may just do it. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Paris Saint-Germain take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Messi. Barcelona could have here their final chance. Towering header! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
Now it's Cavani. It's a loose ball. And that will be the final act. Well, whatever the shortcomings on either side, it was a great game to watch, just one between them. Very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. As you can see, we are getting through the pre-match formalities and processes, the players coming onto the field for the usual fanfare and handshakes and so on. Conditions absolutely perfect. Temperatures are kind enough. It is an absolute picture under the floodlights here, and the match that follows ought to follow suit. The Emirates on this occasion so vibrant, so atmospheric. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Cristiano Ronaldo really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Casemiro. Benzema. Sané. Sterling. Goes looking. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Sergio Ramos. And he's made certain that won't get through. Gets it upfield. Otamendi cuts it out. Ball through needs to be good here. Little accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Carvajal positions himself well and cuts it out. Isco plays it out to the flank. It's put paid to a promising move. And it's Aguero. Sané. Sterling. It's a brilliant interception. Casemiro tries to get it forward quickly. Otamendi. Some clever work on the flank.
Yeah, they seem to be encouraging both fullbacks to ease inside, so we'll keep an eye on that to see if it all works out.
Forward it goes. Timely intervention. Modric tries running with the ball at his feet. Delph plays it forward. Fernandinho tries lifting it over. He's going after it. Has a hit! They've scored!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Isco. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Otamendi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Going through. Fernandinho. He's had a go! Oh, taken with style. And already they're looking to run away with it. With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition looked completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Back into the middle. And the counter is on. And that's been levered clear. Now it's Benzema. Just brushed off the ball there. Now it's Aguero. Out to the left it goes. Silva. Now it's Sané. Played into space out wide. Marcelo. And it's Isco. Daniel Carvajal. Toni Kroos. Great ball, and now the shot. Oh, and he's got good distance. Who's chasing? That's clear cut. It's a free kick. Otamendi gets into the right position to intercept. Silva. Fernandinho pushes it out wide. It's a fabulous position. He can get that clear. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Some first half thoughts?
Yeah, chins have dropped, heads are down, and half-time couldn't time.
That gets things going for the second half.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
De Bruyne. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Fernandinho. Aguero plays it out to the wing. Sané. A really good feat. Delph tries to stroke it through. Sané beats the offside trap. Sterling. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. Toni Kroos. And it's Casemiro. Casemiro. De Bruyne, aimed long and direct. Silva. Delph tries to get it forward quickly. Ball's gone out of play. Aguero into the channel. Can he put it away? That really should have hit the net. And it's Isco. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Casemiro. Played back in. Marcelo pumps it into the area. And that has put paid to that. And it's Sané. Sané. Well, it's normally around now that the managers think about making changes. Silva. Aguero. Casemiro. Cristiano Ronaldo. Plays it forward. Benzema. Shakes the shoots. Oh, terrific run to latch onto it, but the finish is all wrong.
Benzema knows only too well that he should have converted after getting through one-on-one. He doesn't need telling.
And it's Sané. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Isco. Aguero. Silva. Aguero is demanding it out wide. Goes for goal! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Silva is fully aware of how important that could have been. Probably game, set and match. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Aguero was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Ronaldo gets it, and now what?
Well, we don't need to guess that they expect plenty of ball into the box.
Yeah, it's quite a crowd scene in the middle now.
Well, it's a situation that requires resilience now and plenty of fighting spirit. It has to be matched.
Kyle Walker. Sterling plotting from out on the right-hand side. And it's Walker. Sané has a go! There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep...
Towering header! And that would have been game, set and match. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Just 5 minutes left. Kyle Walker. Fernandinho, who's made his mark on this game. Silva. Sané. Aguero. Chipped through. No, it's not getting there. Casemiro. Marcelo. Goes looking. He's made sure that that won't get through. Sterling. Kyle Walker. And that is that. No joy for the players, nor indeed for the loyal fans. It has ended in defeat. A thoroughly disappointing outcome. Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. Stadio Olimpico, a venue that has an old-school feel about it. A mouth-watering game this between two very high-quality sides. A treat for everybody here.
Yes, Peter, it's a shame it's only a friendly, but then again, that may help us see a more expressive attacking contest. And I'd be prepared to settle for a clash of lesser intensity in favour of lots of flair, skill, and plenty of tricks, and a few goals. I suspect I've probably overstretched my level of greed here.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, I would say one of the most energetic midfielders you'll find in Jordan Henderson. He's added to all that running power with slicker passing and some very impressive finishing, and he's a proper leader now too.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. And he's got good distance. Who's chasing? And it's Douglas Costa. Timely intervention. That was one quality pass away from being a very decent chance. Looked very promising.
Quality.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Back to the keeper and try something new. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Higuain only needed to check his run slightly, and he was in the clear.
Higuain spreads it towards the left, and now they can launch a counter. He's left his man. The shot's on! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Douglas Costa can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing. Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Now it's Dybala going through. Chance. Dybala heads it! He's delivered all right!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Milner. That has put a stop to that. Aimed long and direct. Mane looking to get on the end of this. Higuain. Van Dijk. Robertson. Gets it upfield. It's come loose. And it's Douglas Costa. Big chance! And Dijk plays it forward. Now it's Roberto Firmino. Oxlade-Chamberlain. Now it's Mohamed Salah. And that's well defended. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Out wide to the right. Little accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
Liverpool just had to make the ball stick, but came up short.
He's got away. He's gone for it. Alexander-Arnold. Khedira tries to get it forward quickly. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Lovren. Firmino. Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Mohamed Salah. And the weighted pass. And we hit half-time. There we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only goal. It is very, very tight.
I'm sure they'll be very happy with their first half performance and the scoreline. They'll definitely want to maintain their momentum now and finish the job.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Higuain. Well positioned to make that interception. Mane. Mane. Jordan Henderson. No, he's come up against a brick wall there. Mane looking to run onto it. Alex Sandro. Decent progress down the left. Higuain. Matuidi chooses to go back.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Alexander-Arnold. Out to the left it goes. That's not going to make it.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
Gets wrestled off the ball. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Mane encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Keeps everyone guessing. Now it's Khedira. And it's Dybala. Went in for a slide tackle and executed it cleanly. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Going through. Firmino. Firmino. Shapes the shoots.
Liverpool showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Spot on, Peter.
Now it's Roberto Firmino. Alexander-Arnold. Referee's given a throw. Well, the referee's seen the board and he's going to allow a double change to go ahead now. Oxlade-Chamberlain. Over to the left. Look at the defender bombing forward. Firmino, up to meet it! Oh, that could cost them.
I think he rushed that. He had a bit more time than he realised. He could so easily have equalised there.
Milner looks to dink one in. Firmino floats one over.
Liverpool are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
And Dijk goes looking. Lobs it in gently. Decent looking ball. It's a brilliant interception.
Liverpool are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
He's left his man. A really good feat. Loose ball, who's going to get there? A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
The final 5 minutes. Just a few more moments for them to hang on. Played out to the right. Oh, really good feet from him. Mohamed Salah tries lifting it over.
Liverpool need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Douglas Costa going through. Douglas Costa, gorgeous control there. Higuain goes for goal. He has done it. A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch. And that will be the final act. Solid, if not especially fancy, always in control. They did enough to win it. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim? Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. There are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. Mineirão, a truly impressive arena here, high up in the great altitude of Belo Horizonte. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Looking to break out here. Now Now it's Fisher. Just brushed off the ball there. Looks to thread it through. Nice little chip. He's got it, and he's got time. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Plays it out to the wing. Here it comes. Boots it to safety. Away from immediate danger. Nicely controlled. And he heaves it forward.
Well, the fact that we haven't had an attempt on goal is becoming an embarrassing reflection on these teams.
That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Cuts it out. Lobs it in gently. Dashing forward at pace. Tries to get it forward quickly. Deftly done. Here it comes. Lovely bit of skill there. So who's he picking out? They've played it short. That intervention was very necessary. He's in! Hits one! Oh, great save, real class.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
Forward it goes. And it's Fisher. Is it in? Great reaction. Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
That's gone a long way up and away. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Gets it upfield. He's made sure that that won't get through. Fisher. He's got away. Looking for a decent ball in. Knocks it away. Ball's gone out of play. Just 5 minutes left until the break. And it's Fisher. Victor Fisher goes up and over. Tries lifting it over. Shoots! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Referee has brought play back and showed him a yellow card. And it's half-time here. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes.
Copenhagen can feel really happy with themselves. The scoreline doesn't back it up, but they've played with urgency and purpose and can't afford to lose patience in this second half. They've got to persevere.
Over to the left. Aimed long and direct. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Plays it out to the flank. Could move up a gear here. Has a swing at it! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Sticks in a foot to win it back. Can he find a finish now? Driving on now, what can they conjure from here? Hits one! He's done very well to get to that.
Victor Fischer really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Now it's Fischer. Keeper's got good distance on that. Now it's Fischer. 0-0 the score, and we're just about done. A deeply frustrating game. Just wouldn't be beaten there. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in.
Can he score? Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Midtjylland have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution.
Massive leap! Harmlessly behind.
I think he deserves credit for getting something away, given that he had to contend with a double dose of closing down.
Aimed long and direct. Ball through needs to be good here. Fischer. And he has been fouled there. And it's Fischer, played out to the right. In comes the cross. And it's hoisted clear. Gets good distance on it. Has gone out. Now it's Fischer.
Copenhagen merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Copenhagen showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Now it's Fisher.
It's intriguingly poised for me, and players are thinking, well, should we stay or should we go? I'd like to think fortune favours the brave, and I'm urging them to be bold and go for it.
And he's going long.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Tries to get it forward quickly. He's left his man. Turns and goes back. Keeps everyone guessing. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Very little time to go, and they have a free kick in a really promising area. And the potential here for the first goal of the game. He's gone for goal!
Oh, that's incredible! And that might well be that!
Dispatched expertly, nicely done. Copenhagen take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Boylsson proves too strong there. Forward it goes. There is the final whistle. What a game. End to end, it flew by, and in the end, it all came down to just... Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome to what is, in effect, a winter wonderland. The snow-decorated perimeter of the pitch is perfect evidence of this, and indeed evidence of the efforts that the ground staff have made to get all of the white stuff off the playing surface. The forecasters do say that we will have snow throughout the game, but we have been told absolutely categorically that things aren't expected to get any worse. The atmosphere is terrific, the turnout, considering the weather, is excellent, and you do get the sense that a special event is ahead of us. The Kop, such an impressive... The shot's on! Shakes the shoots! There's a goal! First blood drawn! What about that, Jim Beglin?
It's a simple game. A striker's job is to find the space as often as possible, and he did exactly that.
PAOK take the lead, landing the first significant blow in what is certainly a significant contest.
Well, that goal has got the whole stadium rocking here. This is exactly the kind of atmosphere the players should feed off now.
Vieirinha. Gets his foot in there. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. PAOK are already ahead, the perfect start.
Always, when you score early, it gives you such a lift, and it casts doubt in the minds of your opponents at the same time. And that pretty much sums up the difference in what we've seen. One team assured, the other a little unsure. Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities. Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what are they trying to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
There are a few waiting for it. Cut out in the nick of time. Well played, he saw that coming. There has been just the early goal here, and the score is 1-0. Back into the middle. There really wasn't very much in that, not far away from being a telling final ball.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Well positioned to make that interception. Ball, who's going to get there? Keeper's got good distance on that, and it's been taken straight back. He's left his man. Has a hit. Oh, it's gone in. They have come roaring back. Lovely goal, perfect poise to set himself for the strike. That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think this is a case of anything you can do, we can do too. I mean, they're matching each other like for like here.
And the flag has stayed down. PAOK have it back and they can go again. Now it's Vieirinha.
Coaxed through there, and it's got through.
Real chance! Vieirinha. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Genuinely interesting game here, very, very watchable. 2 goals, 1 each. It's a really interesting game, and they head time at 1-1. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes. Tries to get it forward quickly. Here it comes. Gets it back. Vieirinha. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Good ball. Defence has got rid of that. That'll be a throw. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. And he's cut it out. Vieirinha. And the through ball is intercepted. Vieirinha. Played out to the right. Could try cutting inside here. He's got away. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Tries to stroke it through. Tries lifting it over. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance. They're not going to make any further progress now. Well, they've broken out here, and this could be the moment. Looking to force his way through. Aimed long and direct. Let's put a stop to that. He's found his man. Vieirinha, good challenge, he just stood firm. More than happy to take the muscular approach. AEK Athens chosen to bring on the last of their substitutes.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when...
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Just brushed off the ball there. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. shot! That really should have hit the net.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Now it's Vieirinha. Oh, that is lovely footwork.
PAOK merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
That's not going to make it. They are right into last chance territory. Going for goal! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Cuts it out. Now a chance to break. Going through. Surely he scores! Had a shot!
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
And the referee brings it to a close. Well, a game that had everything except a winner. Really watchable and honours even. So there it is. What struck you most about that? Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. The famous Kop is in good voice as always. It is one of the most recognisable monuments of the English game. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, get ready for some high-grade football, Peter. Two strong teams, as you say, full of wonderful individual talent. And we have every right to anticipate some really entertaining football. As to whether we'll see a high-scoring contest, that's a little harder to predict. I'm not complaining, though, because there are good players everywhere you look around this surface, and that's a fine start in itself.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
A fairly easy choice for me, this one, Aaron Ramsey. What has helped him to elevate his game is the timing of his forward running. He's transformed his contribution from good to great since he increased his appetite for goals. And boy, can he score a beauty.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Iwobi. It's Aubameyang. Oh, good interception. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there. Oh, what's he giving here? The referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Mkhitaryan with a shot! Well read, he sorted that out. That was one quality pass away from being a very decent chance. Looked very promising.
Arsenal just had to make the ball stick, but came up short.
Robertson. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. No question, that's a foul. Ramsey. Milner, great challenge.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what are they trying to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Lovren. Firmino! Clears it out of harm's way. Milner. Granit Xhaka. Opportunity for Arsenal to break. Aubameyang. Now it's Iwobi. Gets it back. Lovren. Either side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Jordan Henderson. Milner. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Check gets it upfield. Alexander-Arnold tries to get it forward quickly. And it's Firmino. Oh, and he's got good distance. Who's chasing? Milner. Jordan Henderson. Oxlade-Chamberlain goes looking. That is terrific skill. The referee's awarded a free kick. Xhaka is now in the last chance saloon.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Milner! That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Oxlade-Chamberlain. Mesut Ozil, hit long and direct. Ramsey, forward it goes. He's through the middle. Iwobi, it's anyone's ball. All eyes on the referee, it's a penalty. Liverpool really could have done without this. And he's buried it, 1-0. Oh, dispatched with certainty.
Well, he took a chance, hoping that the goalkeeper would dive, and that's exactly what he did.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
Ozil plays it forward. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Mustafi does well there, alert. And that's put paid to a promising move. And it's Milner. Played back in. Looking to get within range. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful.
It is a fantastic goal! Oh, that is a gem!
Liverpool are all square. Dispatched expertly, nicely done. There's the whistle for half-time.
Genuinely interesting game here. Very, very watchable. 2 goals, 1 each.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Liverpool clearly have been the better side for me. Yeah, I know the score doesn't quite reflect it, but if they go about their game in the same manner as the opening 45 minutes, things really should improve.
Massive leap! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, as Tesco, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Mane. Salah.
And that has been clubbed away.
He's had a shot! Decent hit and on target.
Hector Bellerin. And it's Aubameyang. Oxlade-Chamberlain battles to win it back. Liverpool get it back again. Oxlade-Chamberlain. Arsenal keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny runners the opportunity of going beyond that rear guard.
Dinks one in.
Shoots!
Hector Bellerin goes long. And it's Salah.
And a shot! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Mohamed Salah sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting.
Going for goal! It's in! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Liverpool take the lead.
Yeah, for me this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Aimed long and direct.
Decent looking ball. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside.
Arsenal are definitely going about this the right way.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
He's left his man.
Plays it back.
It's Salah! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Mohamed Salah can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Mohamed Salah going through.
Monreal with a fine tackle. Aubameyang, who's made his mark on this game.
Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted.
Robertson.
That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Well played, he saw that coming. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul.
So what can they conjure from this one? Liverpool
looking to pull clear here.
And how good was that? A finish of true class. And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Oh, that is a bit special. Liverpool go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little simple...
The shot's on!
And that would have won it.
Firmino just got a little carried away with himself there. He knew he could have clinched it.
Now it's Aubameyang.
Welbeck. Monreal. There really wasn't very much in that, not far away from being a telling final ball.
Arsenal seem to have chosen a tougher route through the middle. That was easily read and dealt with.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Oxlade-Chamberlain.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Now it's Welbeck.
Yeah, he was under pressure to get that exactly right, and he couldn't even think of the consequences. It was instinctive and rock solid.
He's made sure that that won't get through.
Now it's Lacazette. Now it's Aubameyang.
And it's Welbeck. He can get that clear. Looks to clip it forward.
Now it's Aubameyang.
He's got away.
And the weighted pass.
Back of the net! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist?
Arsenal are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
And that's that. Liverpool did it the hard way. A testament to their great powers of recovery. They have defied the odds. Your thoughts on today's game then, Jim? Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. And this must be...
Goes for goal!
Alexis Sanchez
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
He goes long. Isco tries to stroke...
Hits one! What a wonderful goal!
and some of the best managers I played for insisted on starting games as you mean to go on. And we've just seen a very important opening goal from an extremely talented individual who looks primed for more. He really does look at it.
Bale with the smoothest one-on-one finish. He is one very cool customer.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Bailly very firm in standing his ground there. It is a tough, full contact contest. And it's Pogba. Oh, good interception. Carvajal plays it forward. Isco tries lifting it over. Bale. Who's ball? Who's going to get that? And that's been won straight back. It's Bale! Good stop. That wasn't easy.
Bale really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
In with a header!
He's missed, but not by that far.
Cristiano Ronaldo certainly could have and should have made more of that. Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Modric. Isco. Valencia gets into the right position to intercept. Lukaku. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Yeah, that's a good spot and a good call.
That's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. And it's Isco. Looks to thread it through. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Deftly done. Marcelo. And he's cut it out. Bailly tries to get it forward quickly. Now they can break here. Lukaku. Toni Kroos. Matic. Pogba. Now it's Lukaku. Nicely measured pass. Well read, he sorted that out. There really wasn't very much in that. Not far away from being a telling final ball.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
There are a few waiting for it. Plays it back. Cut out in the nick of time. Aimed long and direct. And it's Lukaku. He's made sure that that won't get through. Ashley Young. Isco. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Played into space out wide.
Here it comes. Defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again.
Casemiro. Daniel Carvajal. No question, that's a foul. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Yeah, and he's just entered the last chance saloon. One wrong move now, and he's in trouble.
It's Pogba!
Pogba so cleverly used the drop of the shoulder to take him into a shooting position, and he got that part right at least.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. And there's the end of the first half. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football. The one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, they definitely won't be happy with that half. They seem to lack a bit of desire, especially going forward. It wouldn't surprise me to see a change or two.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Matic, and it's Pogba. Sanchez looking to run onto it, and he's there to hoof it away. And the Herrera, and that's been levered clear. Turns and goes back. Well, the ball's come loose, and the chase is on. Matic was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Lukaku. Alexis Sanchez! And that's a goal kick. Defending was strong and firm. Well positioned to make that interception. And the Herrera. Lukaku spreads it towards the left. Well, that's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Toni Kroos, still chasing the game, trailing by one. Cristiano Ronaldo. Marcelo. Marcelo. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Now it's Martial. Going through. Shoots! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Martial cannot be a happy chappy, and you can understand why. The run was stoic, and it should have been heroic.
Isco
Has created one goal already.
Ronaldo
Goes long. Now it's Bale. De Gea catches it safely.
Well, we don't need to guess that they expect plenty of ball into the box.
Sanchez is fouled. Isco.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger.
Sergio Ramos
Positions himself well and cuts it out. And it's Martial, out wide to the right. Valencia. Chance! That's gone a long way up and away.
Bailly gets it back.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Spot on, Peter.
Ashley Young. Alexis Sanchez.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Ball's loose, who's getting there? Pogba. It's a loose ball. Now it's Sanchez. Time to deliver. Good clearance and very necessary. And it's Pogba. It's Pogba! Oh, should have been the equaliser.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
And it's... Oh! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Matic.
Subtlety has gone out of the window. They have to force it any way they can now, Peter.
He's left his man. That's a brilliant interception. Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it. And it's Marcelo. Isco is demanding it out wide. Matic. Forward it goes. And that's that. Well, much worthy industry, but that alone simply not enough. They are beaten by the better side. Your reflections then, Jim?
It's a poor result. They offered very little goal threat, and it's the kind of unproductive performance that can drain confidence pretty quickly. At the business end, they just can't close a deal.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Hello and welcome to you all as our coverage of the opening fixture of the International Champions Cup gets underway. It is a slightly new concept for some of you, but it is a special invitation event held both stateside and in Asia, as it has been since 2013. Interesting.
Lacazette shoots! He's got away with one there.
That's just front foot enforcement. Pressure leads to mistake, leads to chance.
Attempts to play it through.
Here it comes.
In with a header! There it is!
And some of the best managers I played for insisted on starting games as you mean to go on. And we've just seen a very important opening goal from an extremely talented individual who looks primed for more. He really does look at it.
Oh, an absolute gem of a cross. It made the header simple.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautiful.
Lacazette!
Tries to get it forward quickly. Chance to break. Just brushed off the ball there. Forward it goes. He's played him through. Lacazette. Beautifully done. Mesut Ozil.
Towering header!
And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Mkhitaryan floats one over.
Can he score? And the follow-up. He scores!
Lacazette with a predatory goal.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great poaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Aimed long and direct. Dinked over the top. Oh, he's got that one wrong.
Arsenal have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's
He's gone for it!
That intervention was very necessary. Koscielny cuts it out. Bruges have it back and they can go again. Cech gets it upfield, and it's Lacazette. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Out wide to the right. Played back in. Iwobi.
And the finish!
It's being played forward. Forward it goes. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Done very well to intervene. Koscielny plays it forward. Mesut Ozil. Kolasinac tries to get it forward quickly. Iwobi. Now it's Lacazette. It's on a plate. Xhaka gets it back. Xhaka with the foul. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Mustafi. Mesut Ozil. Out to the left it goes. Sticks in a foot to win it back. That's surely a foul. Free kick. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Here comes another cross. Lacazette. Hector Bellerin plays it backwards, and they'll try again. Oh, it's Mkhitaryan. Timely intervention. Forward it goes. Bruges disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. And that's sprayed out wide, back into the middle. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
Arsenal seem to have chosen a tougher route through the middle. That was easily read and dealt with.
Well played, he saw that coming. And it's Iwobi. Oh, it's Mkhitaryan. Over to the left. Ozil has it out wide and in space. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Gets good distance on it. And we've reached half-time. Genuinely interesting game here. Very, very watchable. 2 goals, 1 each. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And the game has already resumed here. Lacazette goes for goal, and it's a goal!
Well, this guy is just not your average footballer. Alert and sharp. And while 1 or 2 others were still digesting the manager's half-time team talk, he's already delivering another lead. What a good player.
Well, you've got to say the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
He'll have a dip! Just off target.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Now surely! It's got shot at goal! That is wayward.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Mkhitaryan. Iwobi. Kolasinac. Out towards the flank. Mesut Ozil. Up he gets! Oh, just needed a better contact.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
Arsenal keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny runners the opportunity of going beyond that rear guard.
Still they trail, and time is ticking away. Chip through. He's made sure that that won't get through.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Well, there's no 2 ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Lacazette shoots! It's there! And with that goal comes comfort!
Arsenal are so well practiced in the art of keeping the ball through wonderful passing and movement, and a real appetite to ensure it's reflected in their goal count.
Arsenal take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Now it's Welbeck. The shot's on! And it's there! And surely that settles it!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
Arsenal grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Tries the cross. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. It's a good foot in there. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Played into the middle. And that's been levered clear. Throw in. Granit Xhaka. Ball's out on the left now. And it's Lacazette. Now it's Welbeck. Can he find a finish now? Lacazette. He's had a shot. Played out to the right. Oh, good interception. Going through. Turns and goes back. He's good for it. That is a class save. He had to be at his best.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Aubameyang. Welbeck gets his foot in there. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And it's Lacazette. Oh, the ball's come loose! Oh, really good feet from him. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes. Has a pop! What a hit! The save was firm. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Quite a game, memorable for its fluctuations and astonishing.